Hello and welcome to my channel, which is where I'm going to be posting update videos on the progress of my new 6 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot 180 US gallon 680 litre aquarium. These videos are mostly for myself as a log of my aquarium, so I can go back and see how it all came together and the decisions that I made to get there. I had the tank and cabinet custom made by AC Aquatics. I'll post a link to their website in the description. I chose the OptiWhite front and side glass panels, a black vinyl background, cover glass and a fitted hood. For the substrate I bought 40 litres of aquatic compost, 25 litres of peat, 100 kg of black aquarium sand, 20 kg of blush brown sand and 160 clay peat balls. For the hardscape I bought 50 kg of black lava rock, which has great texture. With the amount that I bought, I have a good mix of shapes and sizes from which to choose from for my hardscape. I also bought 18 pieces of Mapani wood in total, ranging in size from huge to small, but most of them are on the larger side. I got these spider wood roots for detailing, and I got some slate Pleco caves. For lighting, I bought 4 of the Fluvial Plant 4.0 46 watt LED lights. As you can see, these are 46 watts each, so a total of 184 watts of light over the aquarium, or if you prefer lumens, a total of 14,600 lumens. For filtration, I am going to get 2 Owase Biomaster 2 Thermo 850 canister filters, though I haven't got these yet. I have bought an All Pond Solutions Skim 2 surface skimmer to keep the surface clear. I will also be injecting CO2 from a CO2 fire extinguisher with a CO2 Art Pro SE dual stage regulator with an integrated solenoid, but I haven't got those yet. The CO2 will then be dissolved in the Aquamedic CO2 Reactor 1000, which I do have already. For dosing the liquid nutrients, I will be using a D&D P1 dosing pump, which I don't have yet. For monitoring the aquarium, I'm going to get the Senai Reef system so that the pH and ammonia are constantly monitored, and I can check the PAR of the aquarium lights. Again though, I don't have these yet. I'm also monitoring the temperature and controlling the heaters with the Reef Factory Thermal Control Unit, which I do already have. I also got an air pump and air discs, which I will be running overnight to help keep the pH and oxygen levels up. On the 31st of October 2025, the tank and cabinet finally arrived. I did a test fill and left it overnight to make sure there were no leaks and that it wasn't going to crack. All went well, and the next day I drained it down. I then fitted the extensions, lighting and accessories to the cabinet. When it came to adding the dirt part of the substrate to the tank, I ended up using just half of what I had bought. This is because I bought enough to do a banked dirt substrate across the entire length of the tank, and I've ended up only doing a full bank of the dirt substrate on the left hand side. With the aquascape I have ended up creating, I don't need the dirt substrate under some areas, as there will be no plants there. Next, I washed 60 kg of the black aquarium sand and added that to the tank to cap the dirt substrate. I also placed the Pleco caves in where I wanted them. The Pleco caves on the left I am using to form a sort of trough to hold more substrate. Before I can add that substrate though, I need to block the gaps so the substrate doesn't just come through them. You can see I stuffed cotton wool in the gaps. I then soaked it in liquid superglue and left that to set. Once it is set, this basically turns the cotton wool into cement, blocking the gaps and locking the Pleco caves in place. I then poured more of the dirt substrate mix behind them, and capped that off with black sand as well. This planting trough now provides greater height for the background plants in that corner. Once that was done, I could then add the main hardscape. I ended up using just 8 large pieces of the black lava rock, though I did use all of the Mapani wood. The foreground is going to be mostly Cryptocorini parva along the left and right sides with a clearing near the middle. The clearing is just to the left of centre going back into the tank, and this is where the blush brown sand is going to go. I have a large covered cave area on the right side of the aquascape. This side is going to be covered with epiphyte plants, with some stem plants coming up behind and along the side. I'm going to live with the aquascape for a while, make sure I am completely happy with it, and then the next step is going to be gluing it all down so it doesn't move, getting the foreground sand put in, and then adding more details to the hardscape. At the moment I am very happy with the hardscape. Now a quick look at the cabinet and the insides. As you can see, it's a great looking cabinet. The grain on the wood is very nice. In the right hand side cabinet you can see I fitted a kitchen roll holder and a couple of spare hooks. This side is where one of the Awase Biomaster 2 Thermo 850s will be going, along with the CO2 fire extinguisher and the Aquamedic CO2 Reactor 1000. I fitted a magnetic rack for my aquascaping tools to the inside of the middle cupboard door, plus a few hooks for some small nets and a long scraper. There's nothing going in here for now, but I do have plans for it later on, so watch this space. This side is where the other Awase Biomaster 2 Thermo 850 will be. You can already see the Reef Factory thermal control unit fitted to the right side panel. I've also added a shelf for my fish food containers and some hooks for medium nets to the inside of the left side cupboard door, as well as hooks inside the cupboard for large nets and whatever else I decide to hang up in there. The LCD display for the Reef Factory thermal control unit is on the outside of the left hand side cabinet door and shows the current tank temperature. This is the hood. You can see the fluval plant lights on top of the cover glass, which is cut in the corner ready for the canister filter pipes. There's also a feeding hole cut in the cover glass. All of this cover glass is on runners so it all slides smoothly. This side's cover glass is also cut out in the corner for the other canister filter pipes. You can see the planting trough down below for the background plants. There is also space behind the more central Mapani wood for more background plants as well. I'll leave you here with some more footage of the hardscape. If you're interested in more details on my aquarium and what I plan to keep, then you can check out my journal on one of two fish keeping forums, the UK Aquatic Plant Society forums and the Tropical Fish Forum, which I will leave links to in the description. If you have any feedback or questions for me, then please do leave them in the comments section below. Thanks for watching and see you next time.